Good morning, and yes, it's another start to another lovely day, and it's one of my favourite days of the week. It is Monday, and that means for me, it's my day, it's your day, it's the start of another chance in life to make things absolutely groovy. And that leads me nicely into the question that I should have been asking at the beginning of this month. And if you're tuned into my language, should have. Not going to beat myself up about it. Yes, I have been busy. But question, if you thought you could, good morning, Abigail, thank you for joining me. So if you thought you could, would you? Question, massive question, because how many of us find ourselves really procrastinating over some of the simplest questions, simplest opportunities, simplest choices, and yet they seem massive and they mean so much to us. And we really do spend an awful lot of time and energy looking at them and being really sort of self-deprecating, if that makes sense. So say, for instance, shall I start a business? Shall I go for another job? Oh, should I go to the gym? Shall I go and pay for another membership? Shall I buy a new house? Shall I move? I don't know. Should I go and start my retreats or not? You ask these questions and they are really simple. But if you asked yourself, if I knew I could, would I want to? And it seems really daft, but in actual fact, what it does is it actually is the skeleton. It's like the skeleton key that unlocks us from negative beliefs or beliefs that are holding us back, those hidden beliefs that we don't really even recognize are there or that they are even beliefs. So for instance, if I wanted to change my circumstances, maybe job, like I said, career, do I want to go line dancing with my mates at the weekend? Do I want to go to that party? Do I want to go out for a meal with, whoever? Do I want to be calmer? The anger, some of us have that red mist type stuff. Do I want to be calmer in life? Do I want to forgive? Now, there's a big one. Do I actually want to forgive somebody so I can get over it? The second you find yourself saying things like, I don't know, I don't think I can, I think I should, maybe I shouldn't, all of those would indicate that somewhere on your, if I say about hierarchy of needs, where you have certain needs in life, there is somewhere on that ladder, right up there, where you don't feel you deserve, you're stuck. That's where we're up to. That's where we're trying to unlock. We're just getting a little shift in there. So whenever you feel yourself going there, the chances are there's a little bit of something hooking into you that's stopping you moving forward. So just ask yourself this question and allow it just to vibrate through your body, if that makes sense. Because we are all blessed with being able to make choices, certainly in our country and in our society, we are absolutely blessed and we are able to do that. And sometimes the answer, you'll surprise yourself, will be no. Maybe I don't want to go for a meal with whoever. Maybe I don't want to go out drinking with my mates at the weekend for whatever reason. And it should be a choice, not the fact that you don't think you can. And that really is sort of, I want you to quit with the maybes, because the maybes just leave you open to feeling like you want to beat the living daylights out of yourself because, you feel you should and you feel you shouldn't, or it's all that sort of thing. Quit with the maybes. Just if you're in that situation, say to somebody, do you know what? Right at this moment, I'm going to say no to you. I need to go away and think about it. But thanks for asking me. Done. Absolutely done. You don't have to give it another thought. Clear out all that procrastination. The second you clear that out, you go on to the next thing. It relieves us from that stress, that pressure, and it's a choice. It's an absolute choice. So you can validate yourself because you have put yourself as one of the priorities in life. And that's what we're all about. If it is yes, actually, I would like to do that. That's when we start playing with our imaginations. This is when we start playing with almost like cartoon stuff. This is the Disney Channel, where absolutely anything can happen. And that's when your creative mind and your juices really start to take over. And the more untapped you are, and the more untamed those thoughts are, the more likely you are to actually make a success of whatever it is that you are challenging yourself to do. So if I took you back to that scenario where I've talked before about this, it's about fleas in a jar, and you put fleas, and as you know, a flea can jump, I think it's something, if it was a human, but they'd be jumping like five stories high, that sort of thing. But if you stick them in a jar and you screw the top on, you leave them for a month or so, and you take the lid off, they will only ever jump to where that imaginary lid is. And that's what we've done to ourselves over the years. We have had that lid on, and it's no fault of our parents, it's no fault of yours or anybody else. We have put that lid on as a safety net, and we believe that's the only way that's the only height that we can ever jump to. Now, if you took those fleas out, or a couple of those fleas out, and you put them into a taller jar where fleas have jumped taller, they will learn to jump taller. So believe me, you can jump as high as you like. You can take this to wherever you want to go. And it is all about that mindset. So if you struggle to do this with yourselves, and I take it honestly, I totally validate you, because sometimes it is tough to do it on yourself. But if you are a parent or a teacher or a leader, or you're going to do supervision with someone, or you're going to meet a mate for coffee, test it on them. Ask them this question. Say to them, when you hear them say, oh, I don't know, Liz, I don't think I can do that. Say, if you knew you could, would you? Opens a whole new can of worms for you. Anyway, I hope you've had some value in this. Thank you so much for joining me. And Sam, hello, darling. Thank you. Oh, Jason. Good morning, Jason. Anyway, so I say good morning to the British Army. Hello, darling. Anyway, look after yourselves. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye for now.